On April 15th, Patriots Day and the Boston Marathon come together to create a day like no other in Boston. We pause to celebrate our heritage and our streets filled with millions of residents and visitors from down the block and around the world. On April 15th, Americans witnessed the strength of the whole community, people coming together to help each other and make our collective response that much more effective and efficient. While one moment we saw the terror and brutality, in the next moment in our community we saw the community's love and compassion. We saw our emergency medical technicians, police officers, firefighters, paramedics, emergency managers spring into action.
First responders, aided by the public, swiftly provided on-scene emergency medical care to the injured, and EMS providers followed established plans to triage and transport the wounded to area trauma centers. Our trauma centers were prepared and followed existing mass casualty plans to swiftly and effectively treat the wounded. Indeed, at least 2 of our trauma centers report that critically injured patients were in operating rooms within just 15 to 18 minutes of receiving them in their emergency departments.
We've all heard the adage that it's better to be lucky than good. Boston's responders were both lucky and good. That's why so many victims survived. Several chance factors worked to the rescuers' favor, most notably when, where, and how the attacks occurred. But Boston's responders were also very, very good. Bystanders, runners, and spectators played a key role, particularly in the first minutes after the attack. A few years prior to the attack, Boston EMS, fire, and police personnel studied how London, Madrid, Mumbai, and other cities had handled their terrorist attacks. What they did well, what didn't go well, and they adjusted their plans to respond to lessons learned in those cities and incorporated it into their plan. Boston's hospitals did a great job because they were prepared to do a great job. They reacted with speed and precision because everyone knew what to do. That's how disaster plans work. But these observations lead to an important point. The fact that Boston was lucky and good does not mean that the next American city that's hit will be equally lucky or equally good. We cannot assume, based on Boston's performance, that other U.S. cities are prepared to manage a terrorist attack of similar, much less greater magnitude. In fact, there's ample reason to worry. Across the nation, emergency room crowding is as bad as ever. It not only limits surge capacity, it compromises patient safety on a day-to-day basis. Some communities and some hospitals have taken their eye off the ball. And not every community has the spirit of Boston, where health and public safety work together as a team.